Hello, my name's Steve and I sell stuff on eBay as a hobby, and in this video I want to show you my payout for the 23rd of April 2024. But first of all, let's have a look at what's sold. It's Thursday the 18th of April and my first sale of the week is this. It's quite a large volume by Brian W. Aldiss, co-written with David Wingrove. Brian Aldiss, one of the better known science fiction writers from Britain, Oxford based, I think. He wrote for the Oxford Mail. But yeah, he wrote a lot of quite influential science fiction books, famous for the Heliconia trilogy, and things like that. This book is a non-fiction book. It's a history of science fiction. It's called Trillion Year Spree. It's actually a revision of an earlier book that he wrote called Billion Year Spree. And it's quite a thick volume, full of very interesting information, with photographs, lots of stuff in there. The photographs, unfortunately, they're all black and white, but they're quite nice to look at. This book I've owned for a long time. I bought it in, let's see, don't know, not sure. And as you see, it is signed, this volume, by Brian Aldiss. Um, I can't remember actually ever meeting the guy or getting it signed by him, so I'm not sure how I obtained this, to be perfectly honest, but I'm fairly sure I bought it new. Very likely I got it in a bookshop where he'd done a signing, but I don't think I was at that signing. Anyway, that's all by the by. This book is sold for £14 all in, which is the full asking price, so that includes postage and packing. It's actually been bought by somebody in Hungary, so that will be going through the global shipping program. So there'll be a small fee for that. Anyway, there we go. Brian Aldiss, Trillion Year Spree, £14 all in. Friday the 19th of April, and my second sale of the week is this small bundle of books by Harry Harrison. It's his Death World trilogy, imaginatively entitled Death World 1, Death World 2, and Death World 3. So Harry Harrison, probably best known for The Stainless Steel Rat. He also wrote a book called Make Room, which was made into a film called Soylent Green with Charlton Heston. So that might be one of his better known works. But these three books here, probably not that well known at all. I've owned these for a very long time. I've listed them for £12.50 all in, and that has gone for the full asking price. So that's a reasonable sale this week. So we've got three books by Harry Harrison, the Death World trilogy, £12.50. Friday afternoon now, and I've just accepted an offer on this bundle of books by MC Beaton. Now, MC Beaton, probably best known for Hamish Macbeth and the Agatha Raisin series, and in fact, each of these books says by the author of Agatha Raisin on them. It's a bit of a mixed bunch. They're kind of light historical fiction, I suppose. I've not read them myself, but MC Beaton is quite a good seller. Now, have had these up for quite some time, revised the listing a couple of times because I've added a few volumes to it as I go on. But it is a bit of a mixed bunch. There are two books from each of three different series, plus an odd one from a fourth series. So what have we got? We've got two books in the Six Sisters series. This one is called Frederica in Fashion. And then we've got Diana the Huntress. Then we've got two books in the House for the Season series. And we've got The Wicked Godmother and Rake's Progress. And then we've got two books in the Poor Relations series. This one is called Miss Tonks Turns to Crime. And here we have Sir Philip's Folly. And finally, one book from the Waverley Women series, and that one is called The Love Match. So that's 7 books by MC Beaton. Now, most recently, I've had these listed for £9.99 all in. Somebody made me an offer of £7. That was automatically turned down. Came back with an offer of £8. I could counter, but £8 is fine. I think at the moment these will not be charged a fee A fee will not be charged by eBay for these books, so that's not too bad really. And I'm glad to see them go because, as I say, I have had them for quite some time. They've not sold as well as the Agatha Raisin series has for me, but they have gone now. So 7 books for £8 all in. It's Sunday, the 21st of April, and just after midnight, somebody ordered this bundle of books by Spike Milligan. This was originally 2 separate items on eBay, but it wasn't selling, so I put them all together as a single item. And what we've got here are these 4 paperbacks. So let's have a look at those first. We've got Mussolini, his part in My Downfall, which was a follow-up to Adolf Hitler, My Part in His Downfall. He did actually have a series of these books, and I sold a bundle of them a couple of years ago. They went quite quickly. This bundle, unfortunately, has hung around for quite some time. But that's Mussolini. Then we've got Cocoon, which is a sort of surrealist novel, I guess, by Spike. Quite well known, I think. Got a nice picture of Spike on the back there. So that's Cocoon. And we've got Robin Hood, according to Spike Milligan. And finally, we've got a Dustbin of Milligan, which is a collection of nonsense poems and stories and stuff. And another collection of stories is this. It's a children's treasury of Milligan, and as it says there, classic stories and poems. It is illustrated. So yeah, quite a nice book actually. It's in good condition. I think that is worth the selling price on its own, but it has now shifted now that I've put them together. I have charged postage separately on this, so these will go out through Royal Mail, ordinary post. I did put in an option for track 24, so I think £3.70 for ordinary plus, and then it would have been £4 to have it gone by a tracking service. But in this case, he's paid £3.70, so that will be going as a small parcel via Royal Mail. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of April. eBay sent me my payout this morning, but before we look at that, let's have a look at my final sale of the week, which is this pair of books by Michael Frayn. The titles are Spies. And then the second one here is Headlong. Headlong is this rather nice cover illustration. It's a reproduction of Bruegel's Fall of Icarus, which is a very nice painting. I don't know much about these books actually. This one here says it's the Whitbread Novel of the Year 2002. And this one was nominated for the 1999 Booker Prize. But anyway, that's 2 books by Michael Frayn. They've gone for £8.50 all in, so that's including the postage and packing. And I should be able to get those off today. So let's have a look at that payout now. eBay sent £43.54 to my bank account on the 23rd of April. No fees on any of these items, but I have used eBay's packlink system for a few of these items, basically because it is cheaper for parcels under 1 kilogram than Royal Mail. They charge £2.94, and that comes straight out of my eBay funds. After postage, I'm left with £37.16. A couple of these did still go by Royal Mail. These are 2 parcels that, well, in one case at least, did weigh over 1 kilogram. And as I say, those cost £3.19 each. So 5 items sold this week, £37.16 after postage costs. 5 items sold down, all of fairly small value, but it's better than last week, and as a hobby seller I'm quite happy with that. As far as the postal services are concerned, the Packlink packages have actually gone via Every. Now, Every got a bad reputation, don't particularly like using them compared to Royal Mail, but to be honest, at 27p less per item, it all mounts up, doesn't it? So I decided to give that a go, and I have checked all of the items being delivered fairly quickly, so it kind of works out, and they are easier, much easier to use than Royal Mail, if I'm honest. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.